I'm Rob Ray with MP3 Car, and I'm here with Aman from High Electric, and he's showing us some OLED panels, and he's going to show us the differences between standard panels and OLED and some of the color contrasts and things like that. So we're going to go through a couple smaller, what are they, 2.5-inch displays?
Yeah, the sizes we offer range from 2 inches all the way up to 7.6 inches diagonal.
Okay.
The highest resolution being wide VGA.
Okay.
800 by 480 pixels.
So I think most of our users would be interested in the 7.6-inch panel.
Mm-hmm.
What resolution can you expect out of a 7.6-inch panel?
In terms of dots, we're talking about 800 by 480 pixels.
Okay.
800 across, 480 down, which is wide VGA, and is a very common size in the automotive industry, specifically for the entertainment systems, navigation, and a whole range of applications.
Okay. And then what type of input signal does it take? Is it a TTL that comes in?
Correct. It would be TTL, parallel, 24-bit. The display in terms of operation and interface is very similar to a TFT. In fact, you can use the same graphics or the GUI that would be used on a TFT.
Okay.
So if you have a system that uses a TFT, it can be easily ported over without much overhead to incorporate an OLED, which is a major facelift.
Right, so if any of our engineers wanted to take one of your panels and implement them in a prototype system, and they didn't want to go build a controller board, they have, for example, a DVI or a VGA input signal, do you have boards available that would allow them to test or to do installs like that?
At present, we do have demo systems, but as far as the interfacing aspect goes, we don't have a lot of options available right now, which is in the works, but soon, since it's a new technology.
Right. How about motherboards? Because lots of motherboards have TTL support built into them. Do you know of any motherboards that have the timings that are appropriate with these panels?
Yes, there's several third-party options available, but basically any board that supports a TFT, a conventional display like your laptop screen, of a similar form factor and resolution can be easily adapted to use the OLEDs. It's just a minor adapter that needs to be done. What we have here on top, this display is a conventional TFT, which is similar to the technology you have on your computer monitors and is also used in the navigation right now, the entertainment systems. That's the most prevalent technology right now.
So is this, just so that everyone knows who's watching, is this an LED backlit or a CCFL?
Correct. This would be an LED backlit unit. There's CCFL options available as well.
But this one right here is an LED
Correct.
backlit. Yep.
Correct. And what we have here, these two units are OLED, which is the latest technology. This is a MP3 player, and this is just a standalone demo we're using to demonstrate the technology.
So the picture quality on this one seems much better than that one. What's the difference between the two panels and here?
These two panels are identical. It's just the video that's been displayed. The biggest difference, if you'll see, is between either of these panels and the TFT. If you look closely, the contrast is much higher on the OLEDs, the top panel, versus the TFT. And the other aspect is the viewing angle. You can almost see it at 180 degrees versus 100 degrees for a TFT panel.
How does it do in the sunlight?
Actually much better than a TFT. These larger displays tend to wash out much more easily. Since these have such much more contrast, they hold up much better. And also they can be enhanced with optical enhancements to make them hold the contrast much better. Basically what you're looking at here is a 2.8-inch screen diagonally, quarter VGA resolution, and it's an MP3 player that uses our screen. So you can see the picture quality is incredible. You can basically see it at any angle all the way up to 180 degrees, and the contrast is much higher.